Welcome back for some more The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2! In the last one, we made our way to this door. We're in the Air Shrine in the Nord area, and it's time to find out what's beyond. I'm feeling eventually a boss battle, but is it more maze or, less maze and more just run straight to the end, huh? Looks like we're gonna face a boss now. Let's hope we can defeat it. This seems to be the deepest part of the shrine. Look over there! Reminds me of the first game when we were in that Lohengrin Castle, in a way, for some reason. It's so pretty! Is that the ore? Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what we're here for. A high purity crystal of Zemarian ore, formed by the power of Septium veins over a very, very long period of time. Just be ready, we're about to have a visitor. What do you... I mean, of course there's gonna be a visitor. We can't get out of this without fighting a boss. What? Oh wow, a magic knight. Direwolf. Intimidating. Is that a magic knight? Another one? So this must be part of our trial. If you want that Zemarian ore, you're going to need to overcome it. Hey, bring it on! Right! Alright, this guy looks tough. Yeah, he looks tough. That's what I'm saying.
My turn.
Can't not disagree with that one, Reen.
Do this.
Alright, let's see. Actually, let's take a look at him. Weak against nothing, resistant to everything. Should have figured. I might want to save Elisa for later in the battle and bring in someone else. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. Bring in Fee.
Will do.
Oh, I was hoping it would get everybody, but Laura, you're too far away. See, he's not... Yeah. Doing any crafts right now feel kind of weird. Let's do this. Beginning mission. I love it. Stealth. Get all stealthy on us. I wonder if I could lower his speed. That would be possible. Probably resistant to it, isn't he? We'll try it.
Leave this to me.
Alright. About Earth Cleaver lowers speed and movement. Let's try to lower his defense then. He's resistant, of course. It's alright. Sets us up for a burst here in a second. AT delay, but we did resist the speed down. Okay.
Let's move.
Okay. Focus activate.
Too slow.
Nice dodge, Reen.
Now.
You have my things.
My turn. Got it. Get this over.
Burst him!
Understood.
Okay, now after this burst, I'm gonna use Rean's S-Craft. Because I have a cunning plan. What? I hate when they do that buff and they gain life. I mean, come on, game. Doesn't even seem fair. Oh well.
1, 2. And done. Got it. I'll back you up.
What?
Should have been paying attention.
Unforgivable.
We're just gonna have to unleash our most powerful stuff, I guess. This dude ain't playing fair.
Rest in peace.
Behold the might of the Archmage School. Radiant Wolf.
Okay, come on. That's just ridiculous.
I'm sorry, everyone.
So many bosses in this game just don't feel fair at all, man. It's just like, come on. Okay, dude, am I gonna get a turn? Or what is this?
Of course.
Why didn't she counterattack? I mean, come on. Come on, game. Seriously?
Sorry for the trouble. I'll handle this. Arcus, activate.
I wasn't strong enough.
Well,
Thanks.
I just feel like a lot of these bosses are just unleash all your most powerful attacks and win before they can do anything. Because they're just gonna heal and buff up if you don't.
Great White, reside in my row. Radiance, arc.
I mean, you just get so many turns too. I mean, come on, dude. Can I have a turn, please?
Sorry, everyone.
Like, really? 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 Are you serious? Now what am I supposed to do? Like, just lose, basically. That's... Basically, I just lose. Good, at least you'll get this off before he gets another turn, but still, like, even then...
Activate.
Thanks.
I'm just gonna have to do this again.
Dance for me. Great White, reside in my bow. Radiance, arc.
Wow. Like, okay, how am I supposed to win if he just keeps doing that over and over again? Like, unbelievable. And then he just gets 1,000 turns in a row. No, don't worry about it. Just keep taking turns, dude. Seriously.
Careful. This one
I
looks
feel like every boss comes down to this same thing. Just unleash all your powerful attacks as fast as you can before he has a chance to buff to win.
It's my turn.
Phew. Okay. I don't know what to do. He's resistant to that. I guess go ahead and get a holy breath going, because if I don't, we're gonna die.
All right, let's do this.
Understood. I can do this. Let's go. Now.
Thanks.
You have my thanks. Leave this to me. Overdrive! Now's our chance!
Got you. Let's move.
Yeah, I don't know what to do other than just attack, I guess.
Now's our chance.
Burst.
Let's go, everyone.
Understood!
Leave it to me.
Onward!
Attack.
Now's our chance!
Got you. Gather on my blade.
Behold the might of the Arcade School! Radiant Wolf!
Dance for me. Great white, reside in my bow.
You just can't even give them a chance to act. It's just unleash powerful attack from beginning on from everybody. Hope you win and move along. Like, if you give him even a one turn, it's over. It feels like.
Rise, great towers. Glow, Valkyrian. Rest in peace.
Did we get him? It just feels like such a cheap way to beat a boss, but it's like he doesn't play fair either, so you just can't do anything but that. That's what you do.
We should be safe now.
That's how you beat bosses.
Great.
It is what it is.
Not bad.
Good. I think that's the last we'll see of that. Yep, we're done. Whew. It certainly didn't go down without a fight. But now we've won, we can get the Sumerian ore. Right, let's grab it and get out of here. I agree. I didn't even need to call in any of my reserves for that one. No Fee or Sarah were necessary. So how are we going to carry this thing out of here? It's a little bigger than us. It looks even bigger from up close. Yeah, although considering how long it's had to form, that's hardly surprising. Still, if we work together, we should be able to carry it back to the Courageous. Yeah, I don't even think working together. I'd love to see like a scene of them carrying it on their backs out of here. That would be hilarious. There we go. Boy, the others back on the ship are gonna be stunned when they get a load of this thing. Well, we've done what we needed to do here. Now it's just a case of whether this can be made into a weapon for Valimar. And the only one who's gonna know that for sure is George. Come on, let's head back and see what he thinks. Alright, well, let's... Can we not just warp out of here? We gotta actually walk back? Oh, there is that warp right outside the door. Okay, never mind. We can just warp right to the beginning. Okay. Entrance. Were there 3 different warp places? I don't remember that, but okay. Is this the entrance? Yes. So we can just head straight out this way. Fire! And back to the Courageous. So we need to talk to George, I'm guessing. That's what it was insinuating, right? So our side missions are probably still active too. So we might, if we can decipher what Phantom Thief bees mean, we could go do that, I guess. Upon returning to the Courageous, they hurriedly carried the Zemarian ore they had obtained to where George was waiting. So this is the Zemarian ore crystal, hmm? It's even cooler than I thought it'd be. You brought it back in a real treat this time. Ha ha ha! You couldn't believe our eyes when we saw it at first. So, what do you think? Think you'll be able to make a new weapon for Valimar? It's hard to say, honestly. It seems really difficult to work with. And then there's the matter of getting enough of it to make it something with. I feared as much. I find it hard to imagine this will be enough to make a Tachi large enough for the Valimar to use in combat. I doubt this will be enough for Professor Schmidt to start helping out either. Well, all we can do is gather a lot more. There are 3 other spirit shrines in eastern Erebonia. Just get through the other trials and you should have enough. You make it sound so easy. Feel free to volunteer if you have any brighter ideas. Like Elliot said, we'll just have to do what we can and get together a lot more. Ha ha ha! This'll be a piece of cake! Still, what we got now is enough for me to feel on how to work with it. And to do that, I'm going to need to set up proper workshop on the ship. Then by all means, do so in this area here. My brother will have no objections. Thank you, Your Highness. Yes, thank you. I'll get right to work. If you get a chance, would you mind helping me out, Reen? You'll be the one who has to carry whatever we end up making into combat, so it'd help if you were to have you here. I'd be happy to. So not only do we have to go find it, we gotta help process it? Oh, come on. Choosing to help George make his workshop will cause the main story to advance. As a result, all unfinished quests will disappear. Okay, so yeah, our quest with the Phantom Thief bee will disappear once we start doing this. But before we help him set up his workshop, could we go to the other shrines? Maybe? Maybe? As we say, do we have enough to maybe make some... So we got HP, power, and speed are the ones we're using currently. And we don't have enough material to make... We could make an HP plus 2, or an HP 2, I guess. Sure, let's make an HP 2. Upgrade! Oh, back to the bridge. Back to the bridge and to another shrine we shall go. Let's save it first. I wonder if doing that one shrine, if we go ahead and try to report to... No, yeah, nothing to report. Okay, I didn't think so. I just wanted to see if doing one, if each shrine like counted as something to report to Prince Oliver, but guess not.
Where do you want to go?
To the next shrine, of course. Oh, can I not go to the next shrine till after I talk to George? Pooey.
Where
I
do
mean,
you want to
I guess
go?
we can try. The other one was here, right? Yeah, Ignis Shrine.
Leave it to me.
I was hoping we might accidentally run into... There's a fishing spot here. I was hoping we might accidentally run into the place the Phantom Thief B was talking about. The blue X. See, at first, I thought it was Ruhr, since Ruhr had a blue X on the map, but I couldn't find anything. It still might be Ruhr. You know what? There was a treasure chest back here. Let's go get it.
Of course. Leave this to me.
Here I go.
It's up this way and around to the right. Let's go. Leave no treasure chest unopened.
That one's gonna be a
Watch out. This is a tough one. My turn. Burn to ash.
Flame Dragon!
Now's our chance.
An opening.
I can do this.
They're weak to water. That one's fainted, so we'll go for you.
Now's our chance. I'll back you up.
And the magic counter that Emma has is so sweet. Doesn't she have something that... Yeah, that right there. But it's only a single target, isn't it? Yeah. Still really good, though.
Blessing of the moon. Thanks.
Ooh, it gives CP too? Man, that thing is powerful. You're done.
Right.
My turn. Now's our chance.
An opening.
Here I go.
She can't cast it on herself. Okay, that's the one limitation. I guess because it gives CP, she can't cast it on herself or it'd be free, right? Makes sense.
Ah.
Let's move.
And you're done.
It's safe for now.
Bow, bow. We got the advantage.
Let's get him. Here I go. Second form. Get him. Now's our chance. Now, Laura.
Leave this to me.
Wow.
Here I go.
That rush was so powerful.
Huh?
Emma!
Right.
My turn.
Here I go. Okay, it's safe for now.
Wow, that was a nice treasure too. Definitely not definitely not something to pass up. We got all the other treasure in this area, right? Looks like it. Alright, back to the shrine then. To the shrine! The track in this area almost reminds me of just a little bit of Wild Arms 3. We should hold off exploring this place till later. Why? Right now you're gonna make me do it, aren't you? You're gonna make me have to do it, aren't you?
Let's get going.
They got a horse. Let's go on the horse. I didn't mean to call the horse. I was trying to go back onto the Courageous. Alright, I guess I gotta help George. Either that or I gotta go just randomly around the world to try to figure out the Phantom Thief B's side quest, or I just gotta go help George and say, man, to heck with it. I guess I gotta say to heck with it, because I don't feel like just going around to random places trying to find a random blue X. I would have turned this into a workshop for creating Valamar's Tachi. If you get a chance, I'd really appreciate it if you could help me out. Choosing to help Jordan make his workshop will cause the main story to advance. As a result, all unfinished quests will disappear. Yep, guess we're saying goodbye to the Phantom Thief B quest. Hahaha, thanks. I mean, I could have looked it up on the internet somewhere how to do it, but nah, not gonna do it. It's the blind playthrough. Not since the beginning of the first game have I looked up anything on the internet about either of these games. This is completely blind and just everything I can do on my own. So maybe one day we replay the games and we'll 100% it, but for now, it is what it is. Well then, do you think you could bring me my tools from over in the Orwell factory? Can do, George. George and Reen then began remodeling the ship's hold into a workshop. While the process was more than a little exhausting, it didn't take long before they were finished. Cool. That's a giant sword there, bud. And that's the one we've been using, maybe? Phew, this should work for now. Okay, let's see if we can process this Sumerian ore. Ready? We're going to start by reinforcing Valamar's existing blade, right? Kind of a way for prepping for the real thing. That's the idea, yeah. I just want to get a feel for what it's like to work with, and it'll give you a stronger sword to use in the meantime. Let's get to work. It seems weird. Isn't that kind of wasteful? We're going to be using ore on this just to practice working with it to make a new sword? Or can we, like, strip the Sumerian ore off this sword and use it for the next sword? I don't know. Something like that, probably, right? Together, they worked on reinforcing Valamar's existing blade. Despite the task being simple compared to making an entirely new weapon, working with the Sumerian ore was hard, even for George. Reen and the other members of Class 7 as well as even Valamar helped where they could and supported him in these efforts. Eventually, 3 days later, no, 2 weeks later, just 1 day later apparently. Valamar, your new blade is quite impressive. Yeah, it came out pretty well. Although the base weapon is still the same as a soldat's. Unlike a soldat's blade, however, I can feel mana radiating from it now. I expect it'll be able to hold a significantly keener edge than before. I'm amazed you managed to process that stuff. A hunk of crystal like that must have been a real pain to work with, huh, George? Well, if anyone could, it's you. Hey, I wouldn't have been able to do much with it if it weren't not for you guys' help. I can't talk right now. That we got this far is a real testament to our combined efforts. I'm not sure our contributions can even compare to what you've done, and I'm grateful for it. I'm sure the battles ahead are going to go a lot more smoothly thanks to this. We're lucky to have you on our side, George. Now all you gotta do is take it in a real fight and see how it feels. Right. We could get Valimar to give it a couple good
Oh, you're all still here.
What is it, Toa? Let me guess. We're being attacked by something and we're gonna need Valimar's help.
Toa?
What's wrong? It's not like you to be so flustered. It's terrible. We got an emergency report in from the Twin Dragons Bridge. It's Keldic. Keldic?
Keldic's been eliminated.
What happened to Keldic?
It's been erased from the face of the earth.
It was set on fire
Close enough.
by the Kreuzon Provincial Army.
What?
What?
What? Let me add my what in there. Hey, you know what else I'm going to say besides what, right?
Holy cow!
Exactly. They set a course for Keldic and hurried there as fast as their legs could carry them. Once they arrived, a number of them disembarked to assess the situation, Instructor Sarah and Eustace included. I have to take Eustace and Sarah, huh? I already got Sarah equipped and ready, so we got to figure out who else we want. I guess I'm just going to have to equip Eustace with whatever I have laying around, huh? Let's take Emma. Let's take Elisa, definitely. And let's take Laura. Sounds good. I wish it'd give me a chance to like at least do some shopping and get some equipment for Eustace. But okay, whatever. I mean, I could upgrade as a weapon and all that stuff. Geez, they ransacked the place. It doesn't look like a lot of the other buildings were touched, though. Just the market. Okay, some of the other buildings. Some of the other buildings were burnt down. Not all of them. Wasn't a complete loss. Hey, look on the bright side.
Yikes.
This is awful. How could they? How could they do this to such a lively town? The Grand Market seems to have been taken to have taken the brunt of it too. The fact that this is the work of the provincial army themselves is distressing to say the least. I can't believe this. Let's have a look around town. We should pay a visit to both the market manager and the 4th Armored Division too. We're gonna have to get Eustace ready for battle. Just kind of throw some stuff on him here real quick. That'll work. Get some orbs on him real quick. Let's auto equip him, but for what? It's physical damage or speed or magical damage? Let's see. Let's go physical damage, I guess. Sure, that's good enough. Can I go? It's not gonna let me back on the Courageous, is it? Well, I wanted to upgrade his weapon, but okay. I guess there might be a spot to do that here anyways. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. And there might not even be any battles. It might just be storyline reasons to have uses. We'll see. Not Louise, too. Excuse me, but how's she been holding up? Has she been given the medical treatment? Father Zabrel's already tended to her, but apparently the blow to her head was so strong he can't be sure if she'll make it. Yeesh. Jeez Louise. Louise, please open your eyes. I'm begging you. Yeah, I know. Not the appropriate time, right? But I couldn't help myself with that one. You seem like good friends from what I've seen. Yeah, we got to know each other from my visits to Weathercock whenever I was in town for work. But I'm not going to be able to do anything for her to staying here. Let's go. We need to see how things are elsewhere. Right. Yeah, we need to see how things are elsewhere. Like, can I buy new weapons and customize them?
I hope Louise will be okay.
She wasn't the only familiar face either.
Yeah, there's a lot of... There's the inn. Arms and Orbital factories. So let's check out this place real quick. And then we'll check out those exclamation points. Oh, insufficient goods. I think we got sufficient goods now. Sufficient funds. Oh, where? Oh, there it is. Platinum sword. All right. All right. Please don't tell me. Oh, is it the old dude that helped us out here before? Otto, I believe is his name. Yeah. Oh, that is sad. I don't really remember Louise as a character, so I couldn't be too sad. But this dude, now I'm sad. Now I feel bad. I like this dude. Why, Otto? Please come back to me! No way. You're all from Thor's, correct? He fell victim to one of the Soldat's attacks while evacuating the townsfolk, I'm afraid. I did everything in my power to save him, and yet... I see. Yeah, I remember Otto. I actually do remember this guy. I liked him. He was cool. How could this happen? The market manager's always done everything he could to protect this town. What does this guy got, a Scottish accent? That's right, Becky was from this town. This town's Celtic, so like I get it. The Scottish like accents makes sense. But out he went and gave his life for us. Sob. No one loved this town more than Otto. This just goes to prove that. Why did things end up like this? What are we even supposed to do? Was I supposed to remember who Louise was? I guess we had some fond memories with her too, but they didn't give us any flashbacks. I really honestly, I remember the name, but I don't remember anything about her, so it was hard to get sad for that one. But man, Otto, that's a whole nother level. Everybody's pissed and sad. Hey, Claire's here. See, this will cheer everybody up. Claire always puts a smile on my face. Ah, it's Elliot's father, too. Oh, I see you've all arrived. Lieutenant General Craig, Major Neidhart. I see the RMP is here as well. Thank you for coming, everyone. I presume you were all contacted? That's right. We came as soon as we heard. Is this the work of who I think it is? It is as you suspect. This was done by none other than the Cruisin' Provincial Army soldats. That's absurd. For what reason? So it seems they have no issue with raising the very lands they meant to protect. This can't be real. Unfortunately, it's very real. Apparently, they broke through a gap in our line of defense at the Twin Dragons Bridge. According to the report, there were a number of Jaegers within their ranks too. Duke Albray has been hiring the Northern Jaegers throughout this war. They were behind the attack on Ymir too. That explains things. Raising towns like this is one of their specialties. We arrived on the scene as fast as we could and managed to fight them off while evacuating the townsfolk, but they had already retreated towards Breahard and formed a defensive line by the time the 4th Division arrived. The townsfolk readily accepted us after the Provincial Army was forced to retreat from the Twin Dragons Bridge. It's clear this was intended to punish them for that as an example to others. Even then, though, even then, though, there's just no excuse for this. This reminds me of what Rufus and Vita said, actually.
I beg to differ. The presence of Soldats units on a battlefield makes a tremendous difference. What they may lack in firepower and armor compared to tanks, they make up for in mobility and versatility. But more important than even those factors is the psychological impact they have on our opponents.
They're only human. As such, we are as captivated as we are terrified of giant beings bearing human form.
True statements, but still. Rufus said that. Oh, Vita. The fear this attack has instilled in the townsfolk seems to be a testament to those words. Thanks to the Soldats, it's safe to say they succeeded in their aim. Even we of the RMP felt somewhat powerless before them, especially since we couldn't prevent the fatality. To think that one fatality would be the market manager of all people. Regardless, we plan to strengthen our defenses here while preparing for countermeasures against Breahard. I advise that you keep your distance from Keldic for a while. To engrave this horrid sight into your minds, however, this is no mere minor conflict. It's an all-out war. Never forget that. We got it. Duly noted. I guess back out of, like you said, we gotta leave Keldic for a while. Maybe forever. We got a decent grasp on the situation in Keldic now. Should we head back? Let's go. Reen! Was it Becky? Where's my family? They're all safe, right? Oh, Becky. We told you to wait on board, didn't we? You expect me to sit about knowing what's happened to me home? She says my, but I would imagine, but with her accent, it'd be more like, my family's safe, right? What about the market manager? Your family's all right. We saw them at the church. I can't say the same for the market manager, though. Oh, no! You having a laugh, huh? Wait. Let's leave her be for now and head back to the Courageous. We have a lot to discuss regarding where to proceed from here. Indeed. Yeah, we might have to just say goodbye to Becky for now. After leaving Keldic in the Imperial Army's hands, they all went back to the Courageous. Processing both Otto's death and the state of Celtic proved to be difficult, but they had to face it. It was only after Becky returned that they decided to take off. Ah, we did wait for Becky, okay. We can't be having Becky leaving the crew now! She's got to give us the line later on. Captain, I'm giving it all she's got.
Still, this war seems to resemble the War of the Lions more by the minute.
The War of the Lions, you say? You mean Final Fantasy Tactics? Oh, right.
History tells us towns were set ablaze all across the country back then as well.
Really? That is said to have been the case, yes. Although the situation back then is very different compared to now. True enough, this war's been relatively bloodless in comparison, so something like this happening is a big deal. Still, in the long term, this is bound to hurt the Alliance's cause more than it will help. That's why I'm finding it so hard to picture that Rufus would give the go-ahead to do this. Think it's safe to say it was just Duke Albrea doing his own thing. He really seems to hate how Duke Cayenne's higher in the practice than him in the Alliance.
I'm sorry, but this is where we part ways. Captain, please let me disembark somewhere nearby.
After I just got a sword for you? Don't think so. You ain't slipping away that easily. I just bought a new sword for you and upgraded it. And you're gonna ditch us now? What? You can't be serious. You're not. You're not thinking of trying to settle things with your father alone, are you? I can't believe you would even entertain the thought. You need to take a deep breath and calm down before you do something you'll regret, Eustace. How dare you? Don't act like you know the first thing about what I'm feeling right now. As a member of the Albrea family, I have a duty to stop my father. What are you gonna do, go murder him? You gonna assassinate your father? It's about the only way you're gonna stop him, and even then, you have no right to. We have every right to interfere, Eustace. This is clearly too much for one person to handle alone. Machias is right. You need to calm down, and we need to think this over together. Yeah, this isn't like you at all. Actually, it's exactly like him. This is what Eustace always tries to do. Don't you guys remember every other event of the last 2 games? As your classmate and friends, it's not hard to imagine how terrible you must be feeling right now. But that's exactly why we want to help you, and I believe we can. We should discuss how to approach this matter together. Haha, that's Class 7, I know. Still, this isn't a matter to be taken lightly. Your actions could have a profound effect on the war from here on out. If you're going to get yourselves involved, you're going to need to be prepared for the potential consequences. But I'm sure you guys know the deal at this point, right? We fully understand what you're saying. So far, we've tried to keep our interference with the war itself to a minimum. However, what just happened in Celtic was an act of terrorism against innocent civilians. We can't turn a blind eye to that. You're right. We're all agreed there. The market manager did a lot for us, both during our field study and when we were lying low there after the war broke out. I'm of the same opinion. He may be head of one of the 4 great houses, but the Imperial family can still make him answer for his crimes. So please use my position and this ship, however necessary, to bring him to justice. Thank you, Your Highness. All right. Elisa. All right, I think it's time we come up with a solid plan. We can't allow Duke Albrea to do anything so inhuman as ever again. Thank you. Yeah, but what about Rufus? He's basically in the same boat, right? I mean, it's not just it's not just Eustace's father, but his brother too that's out of line. Huh? Is there a call coming through? Where's it coming from? Bear with me a moment. This can't be right. It's coming from an airship owned by the Noble Alliance. How could that be? Oh, I forgot Angie was still with. Where is she in the pic? Oh, that's right. She's the one. She's the pilot. She's the pilot. How can I forget about Angelica still being here and being the pilot? Angelica's so awesome. They must have sneaked to the range. What should we do, Toa? I think I can shake them off if I try. No, put the call up on the screen. Rufus. I knew it.
It's a pleasure to
I
see
knew
you all
it.
again. Especially you, my dear brother. And Princess Alphen is with you too. Truly, it's an honor, Your Highness.
Rufus! Goodness. Why are you calling us?
I apologize for calling so abruptly. Rest assured, I have no intention of attacking or otherwise harming you. I'm calling because there is information which I'd like to make you aware. Due to the rather sensitive nature of my message, this feed is a private communique for my personal airship.
What could you possibly have to tell us? Does this concern Celtic by any chance?
It does indeed. I imagine all of you have seen what befell the town yourselves. The attack on Celtic was instigated by Duke Albarea alone. We of the Noble Alliance do not in any way condone it. If you plan to confront the Duke about his actions, you need fear no interference from us.
Ooh, so I guess Rufus isn't on the same page as his father. Huh? Oh, I get it. You want us to take him out, don't you? Surely not.
The bulk of the Kreutzen Provincial Army is already under my control. The attack was carried out by a small contingent of soldiers who remain loyal to my father. At present, they've walled themselves up in Aurochs Fort along with him. With the aid of the Imperial Army, you ought to be able to take the fortress without much trouble.
Aurochs Fort? Are we gonna have to go play some blitzball? This is insane. They're not as well trained as the ones who are serving you, so you don't mind losing them, do you? I'm impressed at how cold-heartedly objective you can be, Mr. Chief of Staff. Bet you'd love it if we ended up killing each other so you'd have nothing to worry about, huh?
Nothing of the sort, Miss Kelso. Still, there's no denying my father's actions will be a millstone around the neck of the Alliance going forward. But considering the position I hold, I can't very well publicly oppose him. And that's why I figured I might bring up the matter with all of you. Well, I've said my part. Oh, and Eustace, this is an intensely family-centered affair, as I'm sure you realize. I'm very curious how you'll approach it. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I suppose I'll hope and pray for your success this once, as a sitting member of Thor's Board of Directors.
Interesting, interesting, interesting. Nothing like using other people to do your dirty work. There remains a real possibility that this is a trap. I think Admiral Akbar has something to say about that. What's a trap? It's a trap. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Is it a trap? Are we going to be able to do anything about it? Will we take down Duke Albrea? Find out the next one. See you then. Adios, amigos.